A group of friends are enjoying their time in an outdoor pool when an uninvited guest watches from afar. Posted to TikTok by Paranormal Itty, this scary video captures a lurker doing what they do best, lurking just out of sight. The shadow figure stands a couple of dozen feet away from the group. It watches them in silence until one of the party notices the mysterious figure and points it out to the rest of the group. The figure then turns quickly around and races off. You think that's the end of it, but when the group returns to playing around, you can see the figure lurking back into view on the right. The figure runs back around to the left before being spotted again by a member of the group. Once sighted, it runs off out of sight yet again. Who is this figure, and why is she watching them? A cow in the forest? Not the strangest idea, but it could happen. However, this is, in fact, not a cow. Posted to TikTok by Strange Creatures Talk, this TikToker spotted something in the depths of the forest that he thought could be cattle gone astray.
Is that a cow? What is that?
But once it moved closer, he realized it was not. The pale humanoid creature creeps up on him and then darts out from behind a tree, launching toward him. This causes the guy to scream out, turn around, and run for his life. Well, I'm certain that was not a cow. I have no idea what it was. What do you think it could be? Is this ghost an illusion? This scary video has my imagination running wild. The simple video shows a half-open window. As the camera looks out on the cars parked below, there appears to be no one there until the camera shifts to the side with the window pane. A figure in white suddenly appears to be sitting against the rear bumper of the red car. When the camera moves again, the figure vanishes. Moving right again, the figure reappears. Is this a magic trick, a ghost, or just an illusion? Yet another reason to resent the woods at night. Posted to TikTok by El Kakoi TV, the crew is on a dirt path, and they seem to be calling out to a creature to lure it from its hiding place. Although there's no context to the clip, you don't need it to freak out about what you see next. A mysterious humanoid figure launches from behind a tree in the distance and climbs a hill beyond. A closer look shows its uncanny shape as it leaps out of sight. One TikToker, Joe Peak, says that at the end, she sees it jump on a tree. Do you see it too? I think I see what she's talking about. A unique event occurred at noon at Fort Myers Beach as the skies above darkened. Published by 10 Tampa Bay in March of 2022, just offshore, a waterspout takes flight. A waterspout is a funnel-shaped column of mist and air that forms above the sea, linking the sea to the sky. When the column washes ashore, it usually becomes a low-end tornado. Still, it has the power to throw around debris, trash cans, strollers, and other beach items, as it does in this video. When the waterspout arrives at the beach, beachgoers begin to panic, running away from the shore. The waterspout turned tornado twists rapidly their way. No injuries or casualties were reported, and only minor damage occurred. Are you ready to be terrified? Posted to the oddly terrifying subreddit by Mene Get Steam. This horror will make your stomach hurt. The clip shows a light flickering in the hallway of what looks like a warehouse at night. A banging is heard in the distance. The cameraman slowly approaches the sound. That's when you see that the culprit is a red door at the end of the hallway, slamming open and closed repeatedly. As the cameraman gets closer, the light flickers on and the slamming stops, but then the light turns off again for a moment. When it returns, a security guard checks the red box and looks around, through the nearby window and another door beyond, but nothing explains it. Although this seems authentically paranormal, Redditor LT Marks bursts our bubble in the comments with an article from Fantastic's Virtual Detective. This video is said to be filmed in the IML unit, a department of forensic medicine in Brazil. However, when a local team went to investigate the account, they found it was actually filmed at a school. On site, they discovered nylon strings attached to the door. While this blows our willing suspension of disbelief, the video still makes for some heavy nightmares. Never play hide and seek with a djinn. Published in November of 2021, this game is about to get 100 times scarier. The first time Harith seeks the djinn is on the rooftop of this abandoned building. He spots him hiding just beyond a concrete block in the middle of the roof. He speaks to the djinn and puts his spotlight on him.
Ya Allah you. Yilla antaban. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah.
The djinn appears to be hunched over. We cannot see its face. He stays still there for a long time before moving quietly back into the darkness and out of sight. When Harith runs over to the staircase into which it disappeared, he finds it empty. Later, the djinn creeps back into view, a little too close for comfort. What would you do if this mythological creature was so near you? You should probably hide. He's coming to seek your soul.
La ilaha illallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hayyo, ya afu Allah. Ya afu Allah.
This Redditor is pleading for serious answers only. After finding this video following a motion detection notification posted to the Paranormal Evidence subreddit by Salty Devushka, the pet spy cam video shows her lit living room. One of the Redditor's dogs is seen in the room minding his own business. Behind him is what the Redditor's looking at. A door that's hanging ajar at first swings slowly closed. Still hanging slightly ajar, it closes further until nearly shut. As it does, a strange distortion occurs around the gap in the doorway. Many in the comments are flabbergasted by the distortion. They also note that the dog definitely heard something in that moment as he looked up toward the door. The Redditor notes in the comments that this door leads to the laundry room. They weren't home at the time and there is no air circulation in the home that would cause this. She also says this is the only video she's seen from her home security footage with that type of distortion in it. Could this truly be a visitor from beyond? Whatever it may be, group consensus is that this video is 100% creepy. Demonic possession ruins the party again. Published by Bobby Wagaman in April of 2016, this creepy video starts benign, but ends malignant. Bobby says he's hearing strange noises from his roommate's room and he's wondering what to do. He's hanging with his friends when he starts hearing bangs and some terrifying screeching.
Okay. What the? Oh my, what the? Yo.
They enter the hallway and something is seen on the floor outside of his roommate's room, but it's not clear what it is. The screeching continues. They return to their room and hold the door slightly ajar to see what's happening. One of the groups says they have to help and re-enters the hallway, but only for a moment. They dive back into the room and suggest calling the cops, but one of the group again returns to the hallway, and this time you can see who is making that demonic noise. A man is writhing on the ground, half in the bathroom. They shout at him and he turns over and screams, red-faced and convulsing.
Yo, DJ, are you okay, dude? DJ! I think my friend's...
Some in the comments theorize maybe he was seriously sleep deprived rather than possessed, but others are sold on this being a true possession. Spirit Girl points out the demonic speak beneath everyone's voices.
T. Yo. DJ, are you okay, dude? DJ!
What is it saying? And do we really want to know? I can't imagine it's anything short of terrifying. When you share your home with a poltergeist, you must remain on high alert. Published by Oleg Petrov in June of 2015. Oleg hears something in the kitchen and grabs his camera to check it out. He slowly and quietly enters the room. Nothing at all seems out of place. But just when you start to think that the only scary thing about this kitchen is how clean it is, one of the chairs tucked beneath the table scrapes back towards Oleg loudly. Does the spirit want Oleg to pull up a seat? Maybe he should listen. Thank you so much for getting me to 10,000 subscribers here on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers next. Thank you.